The other night, me and my sister, at 11 o'clock, on a whim, decided we wanted to go camp out and get Sweeto burritos for a year, because it was their grand opening, and that's a delicious restaurant. And we wanted to do it. And we'd never done it before. And we said, why not? So here we are. It's 11 o'clock at night. On a whim, my sister goes to see how many people are there already. Only the first 50 get the free burritos for a year. We were just going to go early in the morning. We figured at 5 o'clock we'd still get it. But my sister is going and she's there to check it out, and she calls me and says, Tor, there's 46 people. I just wrote my name on some list, but he said I can come pick you up. Do you want to go right now? Yeah, I do. I want to come. So I leave my kids and my husband, and we're doing this. We're going out. So I stuff the car full of blankets, a sleeping bag, an umbrella, because it's raining. Oh, it rained all night long. It's raining hard. And I get all the things I think I need. I grab my rain boots, but I'm in my flip-flops with socks on, and we forget them. We head out. It's a mad dash to get there, because if I don't get my name on this list, we think, I'm not going to get one. There's already 46 people there. We gotta hurry. And it's clear on the other side of town. We're not gonna make it. So we're booking it though. And it's 11 o'clock at night. It's like 11:30 at this time. So there's really nobody on the road. So we're just speeding there. But we get there and there's 50 people. And they've got this list full of 50 people. So I say, what the heck? I'll just sign my name as number 51 and I'm just hoping for the best at this point. I'm just hoping for the best. You know, the rules say the first 50 in the door. So I'm like, if I have to break rules, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it no matter what. So I'm visibly upset, and people are talking to me like, oh, we'll camp out. You might as well. You never know. So we're like hanging out and having a good time, and we're like, oh, let's play some cards. But it starts raining like crazy. So we all just get in our cars. Some people get in their tents. They're crazy. And we fall asleep. But we set alarms for every couple hours, just, to see what happens, see if people are getting in line and stuff, getting out of their tents. So every couple hours we wake up, and we're sleeping in the car. It's not comfortable. I'm not comfortable. Actually, Chrislyn was more uncomfortable. She was wearing jeans. I don't know why. I was in my sweats, but I had forgotten my rain boots, but it was okay. I had socks on at least. I've got socks on at least. 7 o'clock rolls around. We wake up. We're like, what should we do now? Nobody's getting in line. Most people are still sleeping in their tents. Let's set up our chairs and watch what happens. So we're setting up our chairs. We're right near the front of the door. We parked right next to the door, not in a parking spot. It's totally illegal where we're parked. So we moved the car into an actual spot, and we just set up our chairs. We set up our chairs outside of it, and we just watch. And this first tent that's first in line has 5 guys in it. And I don't mean to brag, but me and my sister are pretty cute. I am married, but that's fine. She's not. Even though she has a boyfriend, we didn't bother to tell them that information. So we start chatting it up. We're chatting it up with this guy who is in the first tent. And we talk for like a long hour or so. And by this time, other people are starting to show up. And this guy who wrote out this list, he didn't work there or anything. He just had decided to take matters into his own hands and make up this list of the first 50 people, because he thought that'd be fair. And he's like, oh, you know what? He goes through the list. He lines us all up against the wall, and he's going through this list saying, who's your name? What's your name? What number are you? And he gets to me, and I'm like, I'm 51, but I'm standing here in the line at the 7th person. He's like, well, if everybody shows up, you shouldn't get one. And I just say, yeah, that's cool. I'm like, we'll see. But then he goes through the list and he's like, oh, 3 people didn't show up. You're fine. You're fine. And I think, yeah, awesome. This is great. I'm going to get my Sweeto Burrito. And then those people show up. Of course they do. They went home to sleep, but they have friends there. And they wrote their name on this unofficial list. So he comes to tell me like, oh, well, they showed up. And I think, okay, well, I'm just chilling here. Maybe I'll just not get one when I get up to the line. The store opens at 10:30, and we're still in line next to these guys. Guys are so easy. You just talk to them, and we ask them, can we just butt with you guys? And they're like, oh, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. So we just stayed. We just took matters into our own hands, and we stayed. And the store opens, and I'm 7th in line. They're not looking at this list. The store owner is not looking at this list. So I get my burrito, and they come up after, did you get one? And I said, yes, I did, because I want a free burrito. And I'm not going to follow some rules that were made up by this guy. I came for Sweeto Burrito, and I'm leaving with Sweeto Burrito for a year. And I did, and I'm glad I did. I have no regrets about it.